Welcome, folks, to another episode of Prices Are Too High. So, in this episode, we're also going to be covering the BS of this whole real ID crap. And we're also going to be I'm going to talk a little bit about YouTube. And to be honest, I honestly feel like I feel like YouTube be making us content creators work harder than other content creators as well. So I feel like that's like one of my biggest pet peeves, especially here on YouTube. You got to work twice as hard push push or promote your videos. So I feel like YouTube be working us too damn much as well. So it's just too much. And I'm also going to be talking about the Queen's Night Market. And I'm going to discuss some little information that I just found, but we'll do that at the end of the podcast. So I want to get to the biggest topic I want to talk about is the real ID bullshit. Honestly, the real ID bullshit. Honestly. So I'm going to throw in that intro and we'll get started on the topics. Okay, there we go. Welcome in everybody to another episode of Prices Are Too High. This is episode. Hold on, let me see what episode this is. It's been a little while since I've done the podcast, so I might have forgotten. So please forgive me, folks. So I'm trying to check. This is episode 41. So I got 40 episodes in already. So this is episode 41. So welcome to episode 41, everybody. Wow, we're past. Well, pretty soon we'll be at 50 episodes, which is I can't believe it. But anyways, let's get to the topic of this whole real ID bullshit. All right, let's get to that damn topic right there. So I feel like this whole real ID is just bullshit. I can't even express how fucking bullshit the real ID is. It really is because you can't travel internationally. You can't travel around the world with it. You still need a fucking passport to go wherever you want to go in the world just to be able to travel anywhere in the world. So it's like they're trying to rush everybody to get this real ID for what? It's just another way for the government to make more money. Oh, speaking of the government, I just came up with another topic to talk about. It's just another way for the government to make more money. It's another way for this country to make more money. They want to rush you. They want to rush you to the DMV to get your real ID. So the real ID is the real star. And I'm like, what's with this? I don't understand this part. I really don't. I seriously don't understand this whole real ID bullshit. Like, I don't understand why you guys rushing people. See, the real ID was took into law about 20 years ago, 2005. But most of us never heard about the real ID. It has existed for the last 20 years. I didn't find out about it until like a month ago when everybody was talking about the real ID. Oh, have your real ID by May 7th, blah, blah. So now, because the real ID thing is going to take effect if you want to travel on domestic flights, what's the point in getting it, folks? I feel like it's just a waste of time in getting it. So if you don't have to get the real ID, don't. Honestly, don't get it. Don't even get the real ID. What a waste of fucking money. Because they want to tell you, they want to make up some bullshit, and they want to tell you about, oh, you should get the real ID if you want to travel, if you want to do this, if you want to go to governmental places. And I'm like, so I saw this one video on TikTok. She was sharing her experience about how she got on the flight without the real ID. All they're gonna do is take you to a whole fucking different line. That's all they're gonna do. And the thing is that I even spoke with security at the airport. I had to go to the airport, so I went to LaGuardia Airport because that's the airport I'm flying out to go on vacation. That's the airport I normally fly out to go on vacation because closer to my home, about like an hour away from where I live. But so I talked to security, and he was like, if you want to go, Like if you want to travel, like if you don't have the real ID or a passport, but you're gonna have, I advise you to get here extra early. So I advise you to get here extra early and make sure you have documents with you. So the more documents you have, the more documents, the better. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be prepared to bring my documents. So I just gotta work on getting my passport so I can like be able to really travel because I feel like the passport is what's really gonna save your ass. It's gonna save you. That's the only thing that's going to save you if you really want to travel, even on domestic flights. Because my friend had told me one time this is back when we was in Miami. We was coming from Miami and traveling back to New York after spending 4 days there. So my friend was like, they was having a hard time really reading his regular ID, but they was able to read his passport. That's crazy. That's really crazy. I'm like, I said to him, I was like, how the hell they was able to read your your passport, but they can't even read your ID. I kind of don't understand that. It's not a fake ID, it's a regular ID. I don't have the real ID. I don't have the one with the golden star and everything on there. So I kind of just don't understand it right there because it's just that I don't understand what's. Explain this shit to me. Really explain this shit to me. What's the difference in a regular ID and the real ID? All it is just a star at the fucking right corner. That's all there is. Just a damn star on the right upper corner right there. Well, I'm like, what the fuck, man? I understand. And what other bullshit this president of the United States is gonna come up with? What other bullshit? Including the government. Look who we got running our country today. It's literally fucking unbelievable. Like, we have real shitty people running our country. Listen, folks, all I'm just saying is I don't like to get too political, but I'm just saying, listen, we got the midterm elections coming up next year. Be ready to vote next November 2026. Be ready to vote because honestly, listen, we need Democrats in the Senate because that's the only way we're ever going to get. That's the only way us working families and classes are ever going to get any fucking where. Just until these fucking people time is up. Period. So be prepared to vote next November 2026. Just letting you guys know. I'm not trying to get political here, but it's just my message to you guys. But it's the only way things we're really going to get shit done because the next 4 years is going to be really, really tough. The next 3 years, we got 3 years left of this fucking guy right here. Again. So, because this is his second term. We got to get to 2028. That's what we need to get to. No, 2029. We need to get to 2029. That's when these people will really be out of here. Hopefully, we'll have a better administration running our country by then. Hopefully, we'll have a better president at that by then. So yeah, but that's what I was saying about this whole real ID. I feel like it's just freaking bullshit. It's just another way for them to get you to spend more money. Anything to make more money. Same thing here in New York City. They raise the prices on food, transportation, the rental bikes, the tolls. They even added price and congestion just to make more money. It's just stupid to me. Any damn thing. But they don't want to add more jobs. They don't want to add more home. They want to add all kinds of bullshit just to make you believe, just to mislead you. Oh, affordable housing. We're building affordable housing. We are. We're building affordable housing. This means such and such people we're trying to build more homes for people. It's just to make the city look good. It's just to make them look good. Affordable for who? When you charging 10 times the effing price. And motherfuckers can't even pay. Once they get the place, motherfuckers can't even pay the damn rent. But you guys want to be picky. You want to be picky, and you don't even care enough to give people a roof over their head. So you're all about what's bringing you guys the most money. Who? Well, oh, we'll go with such and such person. He's bringing in more money. He's bringing in thousands. Oh, he's bringing in millions. Let's give it to him. We'll get all his money. It's just I feel like all these lotteries. It never used to be a big lottery back in the day for housing. Now it's so many damn lotteries, and it's just crazy. And it's unbelievable that this is the way it is. And you know, honestly, don't believe this whole bullshit where you gotta have the real ID to travel domestic. You can still traffic. You can still travel on domestic flights. The only thing that's going to stop you from getting on a flight is if you book an international flight and you don't have a passport to go to that country. That's the only shit that will actually stop you from getting on the flight, or that will really turn you away. So don't let them scare you. That's all I'm saying. If you're concerned about this whole real ID thing, and you're getting ready to travel within the next 2 to 3 weeks or the next couple of days, and you're concerned about this whole real ID issue stopping you from boarding your flight, this is what I'm gonna suggest to you guys. Um, don't call your airline. Don't. Don't call your airline, because I'm be honest. Because if you try to call and get a hold to somebody, they're going to give you the damn runarounds. Don't rush to no DMV. Don't try to make no calls, make no appointments. Because I try to call the DMV to get my appointment to get the real ID, and I keep getting. You're going to get all these stupid ass voicemails, all these stupid voice machines. So don't even do it. And then the appointments are ridiculous to get the real ID. Everybody is still rushing it, even though it's been in effect about only 2 weeks, 2 damn weeks just to fly domestically. Not everybody is really going to have it. So that's just my thing right there. So, but if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, my thing is that I know it sounds a little unusual, but go drive to your airport, take the bus to the airport, take the train to the airport. Just go to your local airport and ask TSA in person. I'm talking in person, and ask them questions about your flight. Ask them questions. How if I have a flight coming up in about 5 days, or about a week, 2 weeks, a month, and I'm concerned about this whole real ID thing. Will it affect my flight? These are the type of questions you got to ask security yourself. You got to do this in person, because that's how I was able to get answers, and I was able to feel better. And I even saw a TikTok video. You will see some TikTok videos about people um, sharing their experience about boarding the about getting through TSA. I saw it on TikTok as well. So I saw it on TikTok, and there was a lady. She was explaining how she got through security without her real ID. So you can get through security without your real ID. But my advice is to go, like, actually go to, if you have any free time, go to the airport, whether it's this weekend or after work. I wouldn't advise after work, but go on a weekend. And if you got a flight coming up, and or if you just have questions, go to the airport. Go like you're gonna catch your flight, but go to the airport and go to TSA yourself in person, and ask them, ask them questions about the real ID, and how will it affect your flight? How will it affect you from getting on? Now, my advice is, if you don't have the real ID or passport, be prepared to come in early. Be prepared to show up early. And the more, provide any type of documents you have, whether it was your birth certificate, social security card, birth certificate, whatever the case ID, anything to prove your identity. To This is just to get through TSA. TSA. If you do not have a passport or a real ID. If you have the real ID or passport, no need to do all that. But I'm just talking to those that don't have, like me, that don't have a passport or the real ID. And I'm just letting you, just talking to those people that just need to get through the TSA, need to get through security. Show up extra early, come 4 hours. If you got a flight at 12:39, get there at 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. The earlier the better, because they're going to take you through some extra bullshit. And let me tell you this though. Listen, if you got a flight in 2 hours, you still got to go through security. They don't give a fuck about you missing your flight. Period. You still got to go through security. And if you're leaving on a holiday weekend, you got to go through all them damn people. It also, and it's also going to be a shit ton of people on a separate line, that those that don't even have the passport or the real ID. So it's gonna triple on holiday weekends. So I'm just giving you guys a nice little heads up on what to expect. So, but I think I'm done talking about the real ID. So the next thing I want to talk about is let's talk about this. So they said that earlier this year there's going to be a delay in taxes. There's going to be a big delay in taxes because they didn't messed up the damn government. And I'm gonna tell you this though, I know some people got their refund back, but it took me forever. It took me longer than 6 weeks to get my refund, but I finally got it. So I had to go online and request it. So yeah, I had to go online and request it. So um, if you been waiting longer than 6 months or something, I would say go on the government site and request for your refund back. Well, I don't think I could. Well, I really wish I could show you guys how to do it, but I can't because everybody's in different states and everybody's in different places, so I don't know how to do all that. Or you can make a call to the government. You can call the IRS and let them know like what's going on with your refund. But I personally feel like for me though, um, there was a big lack in getting my tax refund this year. So, but after I had somebody to help me to do it. That would be my advice, to have somebody help you do that if you don't know how to do it. But I had somebody help me do the tax refund and everything. And but yeah, it took me a lot long. It took me longer this year to get my refund, but I finally got it. So I'm still waiting on the state refund to come in, but hopefully I can get it to before I leave to go on my vacation soon. But yeah, so but anyway, so I definitely want to talk about the Queens. Let's talk about the Queens night market for a bit. So I want to talk about the Queens night market. So yeah, so the Queens night market. So yeah, there was a lot of confusion with the Queens night market happening. So there was a lot of confusion with the Queens night market. So the thing is that they were saying something about their little sneak peek, I believe, so which is in April. So I believe the first 2 to 3 weeks they charge you to come in, and I believe around May that's when they start letting people in for free. I haven't gotten into the Queens night market, but I'm like, I'm not paying no fucking $8 just to go in. I don't get it. So what's the whole point in paying for $8? Like I kind of don't understand it at all because it doesn't really make sense or add up to me to have to pay just to go inside a damn night market when all these other night markets they don't even charge you to go in, which absolutely makes no sense. It literally makes no damn sense at all to freaking go in. It really doesn't. So it just don't add up in here. I mean, it doesn't really add up to me to really have to go and have to pay $8 just to freaking go in. I was gonna do a food and restaurant review at the Queens Night Market, but I'm like, if this is how this is gonna be, I'm not even gonna even bother to do one. So like, what's the point in all that? But well, I'm not gonna talk too much about the night market, but once I get more information about it, then um, I'm trying to find the right time to go. So maybe I'll head over. Maybe I'll try to go when I come back or something. Cause I'll try to go in when I come back or something, and I'll let you guys know about it. So maybe we'll do a food and restaurant review at the Queens Night Market sometime in June. Maybe we'll go. Actually, the second weekend in June will be a good idea. So, um, so I'll try to go to the Queens Night Market, then and we'll check it out. But yeah. But I hope everybody is enjoying the podcast. If you guys are enjoying the podcast, please be sure to smash that thumbs up. If you are enjoying today's podcast, thank you all for being here. Thank you for joining. Truly appreciate you guys very, very much. Thank you all for being here, though. I truly appreciate it. And yeah, so I hope you guys are enjoying today's topic. But I want to go back to the whole real ID thing. I kind of don't understand the whole requirements of having a real ID because the one shit that really kills me though is that why the hell they waited 20 years, 20 damn years to have this real ID thing go right into effect. That's the part I kind of don't understand. I kind of don't get it. Like I don't understand it at all. Like what's the point of having this shit go into effect? And I mean, I'm not going to. What's the whole point of having this shit? Making people rush to get this shit. I kind of don't get it. To me, it's my argument is the same thing as a regular ID. It's just the star on the right upper corner. They look exactly the same. If you compare it to, I don't know if you have the real ID. If you have the real ID and you got your old ID, put it side by side and compare it side by side. It's just the star at the top. It will say your name, information, everything else. All of it is just the fucking star at the top. That's all there is. Just a damn star. Honestly, it's just a freaking star, and it just doesn't make sense to me at all. So I don't know. That's I mean, that's just my argument. I honestly feel like it's still the same thing. I feel like it's not much of a difference from the regular ID. Always it's just a star. That's all there is to it. But that's the thing that kills me. Oh, I got we're gonna talk about one more thing and then I'll let you guys go. So we'll hang out for a few more minutes and then I'll let you guys go. But I'm not gonna lie too. One thing I wanted to talk about was I think I know sometimes I feel a little bit of a certain way, but honestly, honestly I kind of feel like us as content creators, though. I kind of, for some reason, I kind of feel like YouTube be making us work too damn hard. I really do feel like that. I kind of feel that way. I don't know if you're a content creator and you feel the exact same way as me. I guess you understand where I'm coming from, but I feel like I don't know. Sometimes I kind of feel like I work 3 to 4 times as hard, and you know, YouTube doesn't really like push my videos out or anything like that. So, and you know, I'm not trying to make it about the revenue, but the thing is that I also want to increase my revenue a bit. So that's what I want to do. But um, but yeah, I kind of feel like YouTube just be making us, I guess, work harder than others. Um, that's just like kind of like how I feel sometimes about YouTube. But I always try my best to like keep going, just keep pushing myself. I feel like that's like the best way. That's the best way to go about doing things, in my opinion. So that's just me personally. So, but yeah, I don't know. The role's kind of getting a bit crazy these days, but you know, but I decided, but back to the real ID thing, I decided not to get the real ID, and I decided to just go along with the passport. Just work on getting the passport. Just save my money, get the passport instead of the real ID, because the real ID is only going to allow you to travel on the mess. You can only fly within the country if you only have a real ID, but a passport will allow you to go everywhere else. Because I do want to do some international um traveling. I want to do some international traveling. I'm planning on going to Canada later this year, this fall. I'm planning on going, and I want to go to. I definitely want to go to the UK. I'm thinking about going next year to the UK, to London. So hopefully I get to go and see Europe. Hopefully, I think that will also be great too. So hopefully I get to go there and see Europe as well. But it'll be fun to see it though. But hopefully, fingers crossed. And then there's some other countries I actually do want to see. I definitely want to travel to Japan, Asia. I've been watching a lot of Manny Explores' videos, so shout out to you, Manny, if you're in here. Um, I would say your videos of the Philippines has been inspiring me to want to travel out to the Philippines. So I definitely want to go to the Philippines, and I also want to go to Vietnam as well. So I also been seeing his videos of Vietnam. So it's been inspiring me a lot more to go to Vietnam as well. Just like the YouTube videos really inspired me to go out and see Miami in person. And I do have some videos and live streams of Miami, so feel free to check those out. I do have a couple. I am planning on going back to Miami in the beginning of next year. It'll be around February 2026. And then I do want to go back to Georgia, and I want to get some content for you guys of Georgia. Maybe Atlanta, possibly. Atlanta. I do want to go to Atlanta, possibly. And what other places I want to go to? I want to go to Australia, and I definitely want to go to Singapore. Singapore would be another good spot to go to, and Singapore, China, see Beijing, Vietnam. I would like to go to, and maybe the Netherlands, Amsterdam, and parts of Africa. I don't know how signal will be in Africa. I don't know if I'll be able to stream, but I'll try my best to go. I don't think I could trust Prism out there, so I'll have to go on Streamlabs to do so. And this oh, in Dubai. Don't let's not forget Dubai. Dubai is another good place I would like to go and see, but also give you guys content as well, exciting content. So my goal is to travel to places as much as I possibly can, and I do, yeah. Well, I did say Canada, so I do want to go to Canada, and Mexico is another good one I would like to go to and explore and see Mexico. So that's why I need the passport and everything, so I can be able to go to places that I want to go to places that I've never been to before. So that's the main goal. Yeah, I just say Australia already. I would like to see Sydney. Sydney is a really good opportunity to go and see as well. And maybe Guam, Australia. My dad's been to Guam before. Maybe Indiana. There's a lot of countries I would like to see. Brazil, a lot of good countries. But I'm going to wrap up this conversation. I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, everybody. If you're new here to the channel, and it's and if you're new here to the channel, or if this is your first time seeing my podcast, there you can also There are also you can catch up on the first 40 episodes. So there are 40 episodes before this. So you can go to my playlist of my podcast. You guys can listen to my podcast. You guys can always catch if you guys miss this podcast, the premiere of this podcast, you guys can always catch the replay of this. Or if you're just coming in here, you can always catch the replay of this podcast right here. But anyways, thank you all for joining everybody. This wonderful podcast. Next podcast will be a live podcast. So yeah, it's gonna be a live podcast. Next podcast will be on Wednesday, May the 28th. So I'll think of something I want to talk about on live. I'll write it down for the podcast. But anyways, folks, I hope you guys enjoy this half an hour podcast. Thank you for spending a half. If you've been here the whole time, thank you for spending a half an hour with me on this podcast. Listen to me blab. I'm glad you guys enjoy these conversations. As I always say, I do these videos for you guys to enjoy. So if my videos are putting a smile on your face, and if you really are enjoying it, I feel like that's the main goal here. The goal here, I'm not interested in trying to be filthy rich on this platform, or I'm not trying to have 50, 100 million subscribers. I'm not trying to have a million subscribers. I'm doing this content for people to enjoy. So this is one thing I enjoy is just being the content creator and coming up with different ideas. I get to come up with all these different ideas and just make content out of these different ideas that I want to do. But thank you all for watching, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Next podcast will be a live podcast, so stay tuned for that, folks. Anyways, you guys take care. Have a good day, and I will see you guys in my next podcast. Bye, folks.